Okay, so we have a Category 3 hurricane coming for Central Florida, Hurricane Dorian. It was originally just supposed to be a tropical storm, but overnight it turned into a Category 2, and now it's going to be a Category 3 and then go down to Category 2 when it hits the peninsula. So, since we are in Central Florida, we are going to start getting prepared for a hurricane. First thing to go is usually water and gas. So I was at Publix earlier, and even though the storm doesn't hit for another 5 days, the water at Publix was already almost gone. So we got our jugs of water for the hurricane in case our water goes out, and then it's usually hard to find water after. So we have our water. And now I have to go get gas, and I'm gonna go to Family Dollar because last year we lost power for 8 days. So I'm gonna get some shelf-stable food that we can just heat up on a little gas grill that we're gonna get. So let's go. Okay, I have never seen Family Dollar this busy ever. There's never more than like 2 or 3 cars in the parking lot. Like, it's not a busy location, but the parking lot is completely full. So obviously everyone is really taking this seriously and stocking up on food and stuff for the hurricane. So let's go inside and hopefully get what we need. Okay, I finished at Family Dollar. I got all the shelf-stable foods, the chips, the canned foods, the pastas, snack cakes, things that don't require refrigeration. Got all that. So now I'm gonna go gas up the car, and tomorrow we will finish preparing for the hurricane. So update, I was just at the Dollar Tree, and the lady who works there tells me that every Dollar Tree within 50 miles is completely sold out of water. In Family Dollar there was no water. So I'm gassing up now. There's still gas, but there was a line to get into the gas station. So I'm going to fill up and then head home. Okay, so I'm in the garage today. There's a hurricane coming and we need to be able to pull one of our cars into the garage because we have a tree that kind of overhangs our driveway. So we at least want to make sure we can get one car in, so one car will be safe from any limbs that could fall on it. But this is the situation we have in the garage. It is completely full. Yeah, our garage is that area where all the junk gets put, and it piles up and piles up, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to clean it out today. So yeah, I guess I'll just start cleaning. Wish me luck. That was the before, and this is the after. There is plenty of space to pull the car in. Everything is cleared out. Much more organized, lots of space. Plenty of room to park the car. Okay,
your head smells like green beans.
My head smells like green beans. So the hurricane was just upgraded to a Category 4.
You already told me this
So what do you
morning.
think? Are you ready for the hurricane?
No.
No. What do you need to get ready for the hurricane?
No.
You got lots of food.
Yes. But what you do need is okay. Just talk to the camera.
Okay, I'm talking to the camera.
And just don't show me.
I'm not showing you.
Okay, you do something. No.
What is going on over
The
here?
rice. The rice.
The rice? What rice?
I'm not ready for a hurricane. I'm ready for a hurricane.
Okay, Gudetama is ready for a hurricane.
I'm not ready for a hurricane.
Okay, so it is how many days till the hurricane? Hurricane's gonna be here on Monday. So we have 3 more days until the hurricane. And today we're going to see a movie. We're going to see Angry Birds with Angry Birds 2 with your cousins.
My cousins?
No, not your cousins, Gucci.
Oh, I don't have any cousins. They got eaten.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay, let's go to Tama.
Let's go trick-or-treating! Yeah!
You know it's August, right?
What?
It's August.
Guys, it's raining a lot. It's a lot. Okay, wait. Do you see that? But it's really raining and very, very loud.
This is not the hurricane.
It is not. People who are driving are going to think we're crazy. We're just talking about this is not a hurricane.
Oh, look, it's sunning up ahead.
Still bouncing. Keep it rainy. Oh, well, my window's down, so it's raining inside.
Park in the driveway. No, we're not.
Guys, go in.
Hey, it's Chuck.
It's raining harder.
Oh, forget it. I'm just gonna go with the fuzzies. Forget it.
No, it's okay. We can find your flip flop.
Nope, 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 nope.
Those gonna get so wet though. Found them.
Yes, thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. We are not very coordinated at all. Okay, I got your iPad in here. Where's your flip flops? Flip flops.
Alright, now, let's run.
Wait. Let me get the umbrella open. Okay, I'm gonna protect you under the umbrella. Okay. Okay, so this is not the hurricane, but it's got to be like related, right? Like it's pushing the weather in because this rain is ridiculous. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so freaking wet. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay. Is your door unlocked? Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. We made it. We made it. We made it. So what are you gonna do the day of the hurricane?
As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna grab some barbecue chips and some blue juice.
Barbecue chips and blue juice.
And watch something. Maybe play some games on my iPad.
Yeah, we should download movies on your iPad so you have something to watch.
And tons of games.
Yes, and food. We have lots of food. You're excited about Angry Birds though, right?
Yeah. Not about the hurricane though. I'm only excited for the snacks.
Snacks. Well, you wouldn't be getting that many snacks without the hurricane, so you can thank Hurricane Dorian that you get to eat junk food for a couple days.
Thank you.
So we're at the mall, and there's nobody in the theater. There's nobody here.
It's empty.
Yeah, usually it's really busy, but everyone's...
It's like a graveyard.
Yeah, everyone's running from the hurricane, I guess. They're all home preparing for the hurricane, so they're all...
And being rude to each other for gas. That happened with my family. Oh,
It's like a private showing.
Look,
Private
We
show
bought
of
out the
Angry
theater,
Birds.
guys.
look, look.
The slushy exploded.
sink is not. Wait, is it supposed to like?
Try a different one. Yeah, I guess they're just very light. Okay, I'm gonna like wash the outside of your slushy cup, just so it's not so sticky. Okay. Use the force, Keo. Use the magic.
I use my face.
You're surprisingly my stomach.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Okay, so now it is 2 days until the hurricane hits. The forecast has changed a little. It's a category 4. It's gonna be like a 3 when it hits the coast, and then it's kind of like coming up along the coast, doing like a little turnaround. So if it keeps turning around, that would be good. If the eye doesn't make landfall, it just kind of like skirts by us and goes right back out to the ocean. So anyway, I'm heading to Walmart now. We're just gonna get a few more snacks, if there's any snacks left at Walmart. Some Kiyomi wanted some banana Twinkies, Gavin wants some regular Twinkies, so I'm just gonna get a little more snacks to tide us over until the hurricane is over. So hopefully Walmart is not too crazy. The snack cakes have been wiped out. There's still some though. There's strawberry Twinkies. It's the last box of Twinkies. Let's get it down. Oh, mermaid cupcakes. Those are cool. Kira will like those. The bread's been pretty depleted too, but there's still some kinds left. It's not the time to be picky. Okay, so we got the last loaf of Wonder Bread and the last box of Twinkies. Whoa, there's the canned pasta, or there was all the canned pasta. That's crazy. Chips are gone. This is crazy. I've never seen the chips gone before. That's crazy. Goodbye, chips. All the paper products are gone, like paper plates and bowls. I don't know why though, because like the water usually still works even if the electricity goes out, but I guess people don't want to wash dishes. Look, we get rolls.
Florida's east coast is bracing for what could be its most powerful storm in 27 years.
The latest is, up to a Category 5.
What you're looking at right now is a horrifyingly perfect tropical machine.
Anywhere from 10 to 15 feet. It is too late to get out.
Okay, so now it is one day until we start feeling beginning impact of Hurricane Dorian. We're supposed to start getting maybe some wind later tonight, but on Monday is when we'll start getting probably just some bad thunderstorms, and then on Tuesday we should get the worst part of the storm. So it was updated to a Category 5. It will not be a Category 5 when it gets close to Florida. It actually won't even, the eye might not even make landfall with Florida, but we will still get the outer bands and all the damaging winds. So it's still going to be pretty bad. The Bahamas are getting hit right now. And I'm just getting the last of our hurricane preparations done. This is our laundry room, or our safe room. It is the most interior room of our home. So during a tornado, which is what we're mostly concerned about, because we do get a lot of tornadoes here in Florida, this is the safest room to be in. And it's also where we keep all of our hurricane supplies. So we have all of our jugs of water. That's just Kiyomi's little chair, because when the weather gets really bad, she likes to just sit in here because she feels safe. So some of the things that we have for the hurricane are, we keep earmuffs in here. Kiyomi's really sensitive to loud sounds, so this just makes her a little more comfortable. If the storm gets really loud, she puts these on and then she feels nice and safe and cozy. We've got our tap lights, because the power probably will go out. We lose power quite often just during a regular storm. We have all our tactical flashlights. We have a spotlight in case of an emergency that we do have to leave the home and it's nighttime. This is a really great bright light so we can see in the dark. We have tape in case a window breaks or you never know. We have, of course, our chargers for our cell phones. We have a little survival kit. It just has like a compass, a whistle in case you get like trapped and you need help. This is a very loud whistle. We've got like a seatbelt breaker, just like the basic survival kit. There's also one of those emergency tarps in there. We have our candles. We did order, like, we try not to use candles. We try to use like the tap lights and the flashlights. But we ordered a gas grill on Amazon Prime, but it didn't come in, and it's not supposed to come in until Tuesday, which is when the storm's supposed to be here, so I don't think it's going to come then either. So during the last hurricane, we just heated our food over candles, which worked just fine. We put like a grate on top and then put the pan on top, and it heated the food up enough to where it was warm enough to eat it. I keep a helmet in here because, again, in case of a tornado, falling debris, we put this on Kiyomi and, you know, she's a little more protected. In here we keep our first aid kits. We have an emergency blanket and we have floaties. Some people might think that's ridiculous to have floaties, but flooding is actually the #1 thing that people die from during a hurricane. So, you know, if you have small children that don't know how to swim, if the water does start to rise, even if it's 1-2 inches, I say it's better to be safe. Put the floaties on them. They can't swim. You don't know what could happen to you. There could be a current. Another thing which might seem ridiculous, but we have a pop-up tent. This is actually our beach tent, but I've seen on the news before, like, people who had to evacuate their homes and they were out in the rain and their children were getting all wet, and some of them had just a pop-up tent. They would pop it up and, you know, then their kids could stay out of the rain. So I just keep that in here. That's our beach tent, but I keep it in here so, you know, we'll just grab it. It's got a handle. It just pulls right out and pops out, so better to have that than not. I got my raincoat. That is Kiyomi's go bag. That is has like a change of clothes, anything that's really sentimental to her. So in case of emergency, let's say a tree falls on our house, which last year we actually did have a tree fall in our front yard. By the grace of God, it fell away from our home, but if it had fell toward our home, it would have crushed the first half of our house. So we keep a go bag in case we do need to evacuate. So it just has everything she needs in there to go somewhere. We also have that bag, which is a waterproof bag, which we keep our perishable papers in. Right before the storm, I put all of our important papers, like birth certificates, our driver's license, our social security cards, insurance papers, anything in a plastic Ziploc so it is watertight. And then if we do need to leave, we just pop it into the waterproof bag and we can go. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, we also put a baby mattress in this room right before the storm hits, because again, falling debris, tornado, you can put the mattress over Kiyomi. She can be safe, protected. The washer and dryer are also solid metal, so that also will create a kind of like a barrier. As long as she stays below them, that'll keep her safe. So again, it's one of those situations that you hope never happens, so you won't need to use any of this stuff, but it's better to be prepared in the event. You know, I see all the stories on the news of things that happen to people and they didn't think that it was going to happen, and they didn't think a tree would fall in their house, or that their house would flood and they'd be trapped on the roof, you know. So I look at those situations and say, okay, if that happens to us, what are we going to do? Do we have a plan? So I try to be prepared for all that. And we even have a surfboard. It's Gavin's surfboard, and we just keep it right out the door. So we have a lot of lakes around us, a lot of water. The neighborhood, like across the intersection from us, did flood. They had 1 foot of flooding like in their homes, and then all the retention ponds were floating over. So we keep the surfboard out there because, again, if you have a kid who doesn't know how to swim, you know, you can take off doors and they will float, but in an emergency situation, are you going to have time to take a door off? So we keep the surfboard out there. We can throw her on the surfboard. She's safe, she's good. That's the most important thing. So yeah, I've got a few more things I need to do today. I have to pick up around the yard. You want to make sure that you pick up any debris that could blow around, damage a window, hurt somebody. So anything that, you know, buckets, light pots. I've got like a trellis that I need to pull out and put away, all Kiyomi's toys. I'm going to need to take her swings off, the swing set, so they don't blow around. We also have a tented gazebo So later today we're going to have to take the top off the gazebo because that does catch the wind pretty bad, just so it does not become a flying hazard. So yeah. Okay guys, let's talk about food. Okay, so during the last hurricane, we ate a lot of chips. We did not expect to be out of power for 8 days, which we were. We spent the first 4 days at home, and then we went over to my mom's house when she got power back. But for those 4 days, we ate mostly chips because we were not prepared with enough dry food, canned food to actually make meals out of. We thought, okay, we'll eat snacks and cookies, and then we'll have power back. We didn't get power back again for 8 days. So this time I was prepared. Luckily, I went to Family Dollar several days ago. I was in Walmart yesterday just getting a couple of things, and the chips were totally gone. The canned food was gone. The canned meat was gone. Lots of canned stuff was gone. So I already gotten everything that we needed, so we're not eating just chips and feeling sick the whole time. So what we got, we've got jasmine rice. We also have regular rice in the cupboard, but this way we can just throw it in a pot with some water, warm it up over a fire, over the candles, and we could make some Vietnamese rice porridge. A jar of ragu, box of spaghetti. We also have a box of rotini noodles, of Alfredo, canned food. We have lots of beefaroni, and then Kiyomi likes SpaghettiOs, so we got her lots of SpaghettiOs. Top ramen, we got club crackers and cheese whiz. Kiyomi loves that. Box of Alfredo, another one of Kiyomi's favorites. You can just warm up some water and heat it up. We have some Uncle Ben's roasted chicken rice, 2 boxes of mac and cheese, a loaf of Wonder Bread. This was actually the last loaf of white bread at Walmart, and I think nobody wanted it because it's kind of like crushed, but I mean, it's bread. I'll eat it. It doesn't matter if it's crushed. It's still fine. Butter and jelly mix. For junk food, we have Twinkies, cosmic brownies, fudge rounds, Swiss cake rolls, mermaid cakes, zebra cakes, and moonberry Twinkies. We also have sour cream and onion chips because, again, we did get tired of eating chips last night, but it's nice just to have them. And Nashville hot chicken, like ruffle chips. And then we have juices for Kiyomi. We also have a bunch of water. She mostly just drinks water, so juice. And then we have Pop-Tarts and banana crisps. So that is all of our food. Obviously there's no fruits or vegetables, but those kind of things are kind of hard to eat. During hurricane, we do have some apples still in the fridge, and those will be fine. And we won't be eating just chips the whole time. So yeah, now I'm just going to go outside and pick up all of the extra things that are lying around. It's starting to rain sideways. Okay, so if you guys want updates on the hurricane and what's going on here, don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications. We'll try to post a video during or right after the storm if we can. So yeah, be prepared. Stay safe.